It's difficult. It's difficult. And at the older you get too, you just check in and you're just like, man, like, that's a lot of no's. Like that's a lot of no's. Like, I want to be getting more wins. And to outside people, like, oh, you have all these wins. But for me, it's like, okay, yeah, I appreciate the wins that are coming in. Sometimes it's like we're zoomed in too close, so we have to zoom out. And so when I remind myself, it's a hack I do when I'm feeling that way, I have to remind myself to zoom out, because when you look at the zoom out, you can see the journey of it all. One. Two, as you get older, you're like, oh, okay. But then it's like hacking the quality of the questions and the things that you're doing, and to connect with different people and then have the courage to ask more of what you want. Three, you just keep going. The other thing is that comes up is, more gratitude for what has come thus far. One of the most important things is self-care, right? Because if you're talking about everything you just did, and everything I did, and we're with an environment, in a family environment, or a partner who is already a distraction and putting us down and not supporting us, there's no way we're going to be able to win and get to those wins and do what we want to do. So the most important thing is check in with your home, check in with yourself, because we're advantageous and we're go-getters and we're going for it, and it's exciting and we're feeling off that energy and that passion, and we're going to go for it. But we need to check our surroundings to make sure that our vessel's cleared, that we're in a good state, because things come up last minute. It's life. It's just going to happen. So we need to make sure. And what I do is, like with my coaching clients, is an 80-20 rule. So my 100, you don't know. Like, you're like, oh my God, this girl with all this energy. And I'm like, oh, yo, it's so much energy. Sabrina, you have so much energy. So I check in at my 80, because you don't know my 100, only I do. So I check in with my 80. So anyone tuning in, check in. When you're doing a project or on a call or doing anything, check in at your 80. And when you're at your 80, am I having fun? Do I want to keep going? Is this feeding me? Cool. Or, okay, I'm at my 80. Let them think this is my 100. I got to go home. Oh, I'm done. I got to go. And then you allow and leave that 20%. Even if you have nothing going on, you leave it for the unknown, for the 60 to 70,000 thoughts per day, right? According to Dr. Joe Dispenza, we leave those thoughts for the unknown to clear, like clouds that come and go, to leave that space for the nothingness, for the infinite gifts of nothingness, of the space in between, I call it. You might take a bath. You might call your mom. You might call a partner. You might have sex. You might do whatever, feed your dog, go for a walk, cry, sleep, whatever you want to do. Just leave that 20% for self, for our vessel, for the unknown.